Welcome back to another Ghost Toast video. Today we're going to be reviewing why Top Gun Maverick is such a great movie. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to hit that bell to stay notified whenever I drop a new video. When there was a new Top Gun movie announced, you could be forgiven for thinking that it was just going to be another nostalgia-fueled sequel that did nothing but ruin the legacy of the first one. And while that certainly is the case for a lot of sequels or reboots of popular franchises, that statement couldn't be further from the truth when describing Top Gun Maverick. This film was way better than it had any right to be, and in my opinion was much better than the original. Something you hardly see with movies nowadays. So, what did it do right? Why was Top Gun Maverick such a success? Well, as I usually do, I'm gonna break down my review into a few categories: characters, story, and filmmaking. We'll analyze each of these to get a sense of why this movie was so great. So, without further ado, let's get right into the first category. The characters in Top Gun Maverick are much more three-dimensional, well-crafted, and interesting than most movie characters today. There is a meaningful arc for practically every character in the film. Mav matures as a character and learns to accept his new role in aviation. Rooster comes to forgive Mav for his father's death and for trying to protect him from sharing in his father's fate. Hangman learns to be a team player and help out his comrades in whatever way is necessary. Each character is dynamic and grows in realistic and meaningful ways throughout the course of the story. Not only that, but the writers did an amazing job of having the characters' motivations be understandable and emotional. We can relate to Maverick's pain when he sees Goose's son playing the same song his father used to play before he died, and can understand why he did what he did to prevent Rooster from joining the Navy. The scene where Iceman encourages Mav is touching and powerful, letting him know that he still believes Maverick is the only one who can lead the team to victory. There is just so much to love about the characters in this film, and they are a major reason why much of the audience can stay so invested in the film, because we actually care about what happens to these people. All of the characters are realistic and likable, and this investment in the film's characters is why the story has so much impact. One thing that should not be overlooked when reviewing Top Gun Maverick is the near-perfect way it crafts its plot. Right away, we understand the stakes of the mission and the near-impossible task presented to the pilots. There is a countdown to the day the pilots have to be ready to attack the enemy base, and that timer is constantly alluded to as the aviators train for the big climax. This ticking clock, so to speak, allows there to be a consistent sense of tension throughout the events of the film. And along with the likable and relatable characters, this tension is what keeps the audience captured. We know how important it is for the pilots to succeed, and we know how much time they have to master this flight course and complete their mission. It gives us tangible, understandable things to be invested in. Additionally, as the story progresses, there are developments and hiccups along the way that complicate the plan and therefore add even more unforeseen tension to the film. And it is this triumph against overwhelming odds that makes a good story memorable. Top Gun doesn't do anything new in terms of storytelling, but it masters the conventional storytelling formula in a way that captivates its viewers. Every story beat, from the catalyst to the rising action to the midpoint's flawless defeat, to the exhilarating climax, is done remarkably well, and all the credit deserves to go to the writing team for knowing how to really invest an audience with a wonderful story. However, perhaps the most crucial element for Top Gun Maverick's critical and box office success was the unbelievable lengths that its crew went to in order to produce a quality film. The actors actually flew in fighter jets, and practically all the stunts in the movie were actually done, not CGI. Those shots are real, and you can really tell when watching the movie. The realism of the incredible stunts speaks to the dedication of this film's production crew. Compared to just using CGI to make the fights, it's much harder to figure out how to film these crazy action sequences while thousands of feet in the air and moving at breakneck speeds. But the dedication to realism helped make those scenes feel much more impactful than if they would have been computer generated. And it's not just with the awesome stunt work. Everyone working on this movie executed their role to perfection. The dialogue is witty, emotional, and on point. The characters are realistic, likable, and dynamic. The cinematography is beautiful. The score is amazing. The acting is great. Every aspect of production was executed perfectly, and sometimes the answer to why a movie was so good is just that simple. Everyone did their job fabulously, and it's what made Top Gun Maverick not only one of the best movies of the year, but one of the best movies in a long time. If you like this video, chances are you would thoroughly enjoy my other content, and I highly recommend subscribing and turning on notifications to stay informed on whenever I drop a new video. Don't forget to let me know what you thought in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you all on the next one. Have a great day.